Creator versus creation. Creator is God, and God also gave us the ability to create because, like the Bible says, we were created in His likeness and image, and we forget sometimes we end up consuming instead of creating when we're naturally meant to create the creativity that comes through us and from within us so that we can produce works of art, for example, and that works of art is the creation. Mother Earth is a creation of God. We are creations of God. We are His children, but we're still His creation. And sometimes, as His creation, we end up worshiping His creation instead of the Creator, God that created us. And that can be an issue because we forget nothing is possible without God. We cannot have what we have without Him. He gave us that ability to create, but we forget that we have to be responsible for our creation, and not that's also including what we're thinking about and what we're interacting with, because if we don't respond ably to what we're creating, we're going to create a lot of mess, and then we're going to have shitty creations instead of being in alignment with God, asking God, what would you like to create through me? What would you like to create today? What would you like me to experience through your creation? So it's asking those things and having it be from a space of honoring and stewarding God's creation, honoring and stewarding this holy temple, our body, and honoring and stewarding Mother Earth, for example, and continuing to create in a way that we would like to continue to exist for future generations, keeping in mind that as we become more responsible with our co-creations with one another, that we will be given more power and responsibility to co-create even more amazing creations that allow future generations to enjoy it versus destroying the creation of Mother Earth, each other, and not having the ability to enjoy it because we're taking ourselves to hell and creating things that are not in alignment with ourselves, creating limiting beliefs, creating dysfunction, instead of going to God and saying, hey, what would you like me to experience today? What would you like for me to co-create in the world that doesn't exist yet? What would you like me to create in your honor? What is it that I'm meant to co-create in this world? Asking a lot of questions, asking the Creator what God would like to create through me, instead of thinking, oh, I want it this way or that way, when it might not always be the case. And when we're always right, we're right, and we're wrong, and we might not even know. So it's creation versus creator.